So this video is really to give you a very quick tip on how to teach someone or communicate to someone in a way that allows your message to land well. And really it's summarised by the acronym of V.A.K. And it's around how people take on information. So the first one is V for visual. Using myself as an example, I like to see stuff as it's explained to me. So I'm a very visual learner. So if you want to explain something to me, then if you can show me a diagram, a picture, a flow chart, whatever it might be, then that's the way that I'll best be able to understand what you're saying. And maybe even just what's behind me just now, you can see that my whole office is littered with stuff that's there to stimulate my visual senses. So that would be visual. The second one is A for auditory, and what that really is about the ears. People take on information through the ears and not just the eyes. So anyone who likes to listen to Audible, for example, instead of reading a book, I would suggest, might have a preference towards kind of learning through listening, or going to seminars or kind of hearing instructions. That might be the way that is best for that kind of person. And then the last one, K, is for kinesthetic, which actually is a word that I certainly didn't know before I learned V.A.K. What that is learn by doing. So again, a good example to bring that to life is if I've got a thing that I need to learn on Excel spreadsheets, for example, pivot tables, let's say, then one of the things that I'll do is I'll have two monitors in my office, and on this one over here, I'll look up YouTube, how to do whatever it is with pivot tables, and there'll be a YouTube video there. And on this screen here, I'll then be able to kind of do it while I'm getting instructed. I can see what's happening, I can hear it, and then I can actually be actively involved in trying to do it myself on this screen here. So that would be a good example of a kinesthetic way of learning. So the tip really is, before you start, maybe just ask the person, like, what's the best way for me to explain this to you? And then get kind of response from them. Or one of the things that I certainly try as best I can to do in any kind of group work that I'm doing, I try and make sure that there is a different way of kind of explaining the same things to kind of play to the visuals, the visual learners, the auditory learners, and the kinesthetic. So I try and mix things up so that everyone is getting the opportunity to kind of hear the message the way that they best learn. So again, with that and new information, how might that change the way that you approach your next interaction with one of your team members? Interested to hear your thoughts. Good luck.